Okay, I guess it's on. Hey, so what's up, YouTube peeps? This K2J X-Treme. Now, I usually don't hear me talk very often, and I especially usually don't do streams like this, but I felt like this was an important thing for me to do. You know, I was out running an errand with a friend of mine, and while I was out there, I just kind of had a random thought about doing this. So when I got home, this is what I decided to come on here and do. So what this video is, this is basically an explanation video. I don't get it twisted, it's not an apology video, because I'm not sorry for a damn thing that went down a couple days ago, but I do feel like I owe an explanation to all my friends that subscribe to me, that witnessed the unpleasantries that happened in there 2 days ago in Discord. I owe them an explanation, because I have that much respect for them, and that, you know, they deserve that. And one thing I am sorry about with the whole incident, though, I am sorry about the fact that it happened in my friend's Discord. That, you know, I felt like I brung some, you know, some, you know, chaos happened in his abode like that. So I am sorry about that. But as far as what was everything that was said, and the 3 individuals that I said these things to, I'm not sorry for that at all. And I meant every single thing that I said. Now, what started all of this was a couple days ago, I was streaming Streets of Rage 4, and a certain somebody who, for whatever reason, was subbed to me, he decided, I guess, to try to talk in my chat, but he couldn't talk because I got his ass blocked. So, okay, he decides to go into the Discord. Well, first off, he decides to take a fucking picture of him trying to talk in my chat, and put the picture in the Discord and try to play victim. You know, you want to try to play the fucking victim card, acting like, oh no, K2J Extremes blocked me and I can't talk to anybody in the live stream. Well, there's a reason for that. This person acted a fool with me a year ago. We had our little disagreements, problems, whatever. I'm not going to go into details about it right now. That's going to come later on. But I'm just going to kind of summarize a little bit. You know, we had our issues, and we decided to go our separate ways and block each other and unsub from each other. But I don't know why this dude decided he wanted to come back to my channel a couple months ago like everything's cool. Like if you really have a problem with somebody to the point to where you're gonna block them and unsub from them, why in the fuck are you gonna come back to their channel and sub to them and try to talk in their chat? That doesn't even make any sense. Anyway, I'm not trying to get too off track with this. So yeah, he put that shit in the damn Discord trying to play the little victim card. I didn't see it right away because I was still streaming. But when I got done, I looked in the Discord and saw it. But that wasn't the only thing that I saw. I also saw another individual. No, this ain't about him, at least not yet. And what's up, Hector? What was I saying? Oh, the other individual wanted to stick his two senses into the situation. Had nothing to do with him. Now, I'm not going to name drop anybody because that's not my style. Now, the people that witnessed this, they know who everyone is. Oh, no, you good, Hector. You good. You know, well, shoot, speak of the devil, you're one of the people I'm making this video for. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure you saw it. What was I? Where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, the second individual wanted to come into well, he wanted to say something smart about the thing that the first person put in the damn Discord, like he was trying to be funny and take little pot shots and shit. Now, I saw that, but I wasn't concerned with that. I just ignored that, and I went straight to the source that I had the problem with. The first guy that wanted to try to talk on my stream that I got blocked. I came to him and I told him straight up, yeah, you can't talk in my chat because I have you blocked, because you blocked me last year and whatever. And I went on to say that, you know, if he is willing to squash the beef we had a year ago, then I was willing to unblock him, and you know, me and him can go back to being friends, whatever. You know, I personally didn't think it was that serious. It was more frustrating and annoying than it was serious. But yeah, I said that. But instead of getting a response from the guy that I was actually talking to, oh no, I get a response from the dumbass Mr. I know everything about everybody. You know, I know everything about nothing. He wants to come into the situation and start questioning me. Now, first off, who the fuck are you to feel like I owe you an explanation? I don't owe you shit. Let's get that straight right now. You don't know me for nothing. You and me only dealt with each other for like not even a whole year, and now all of a sudden you want to question me like you some detective in the Discord and trying to poke your nose into my business. This was between me and the guy that I had the issue with. This didn't have a goddamn thing to do, and that's if he's even watching this, because he probably ain't. But if he is, he knows who the fuck I'm talking to. That didn't have a goddamn thing to do with you. So for you to intrude and insert yourself into my business was completely out of whack. And you had no right to do it. So any of the stuff that was said to you afterwards, you deserved all of that, because you should have just stayed out of it. You always got to be a part of every fucking thing. And that's one thing I just really don't like about you. That, and you think you know every fucking thing. And you're just a big dumbass prick who doesn't have a fucking clue. Anyway, we have our back and forth. You know, the idiot who wants to intrude into the situation. And I got so tired of him trying to call himself trying to put me on blast in front of everybody in Discord, trying to make me out to look like a bad guy, that I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell everybody exactly what went down a year ago. It wasn't anybody's business. I really didn't want to do this, but you know what? I did it as a defense mechanism, because this dude, you know, he just wanted to keep on and keep on. You know, he think he know everything. You want to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So I felt like I didn't have any other choice. So yeah, I laid it all down and I put all the cards on the fucking table for everybody to see. And I spoke on the whole stupid ass situation between me and the guy last year. You know, with him taking it upon himself to keep sharing my videos out. And just like I said in Discord 2 days ago, I ain't never asked him to share any of my stuff out. He took it upon himself to share my shit, okay? But you know, everything was cool with me and him at first. But you know, he wanted to later on get all stupid and belligerent, and I guess, you know, he had one too many drinks because he got a fucking alcohol issue. You want to come to me talking about how many times you shared my videos out. You want to throw all the stuff you did for me, you want to throw it back in my fucking face. Like I owe you something. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. Okay? I don't owe nobody nothing. I especially ain't owe you anything. But that you want to put yourself on this big ass fucking pedestal like the whole world owes you something. You're just a fucking drunk ass loser, and that's all you're ever gonna be. Nobody owes you nothing. I especially don't owe you a fucking thing. I owe you a kick in the ass probably, cause that's all you deserve to get from me. Anyway. Yeah, you're going to keep on making your little threats, talking about, you know, you need to do this, that, and the third. We going to have problems, this, that, and the third. I kept telling you, stupid ass. This was during the time, this was before YouTube decided to be flexible with the letting people below the default number of subscribers share shit in the community post. When this was going on, I only had 100 and something subscribers. I was not able to share nothing of nobody's and no community posts because I didn't have a community post. Okay, I can't share content of other people's on the thing that I do not have. And I kept trying to explain this to the dude, and he just wasn't getting it. Now, there was times when, I tell him, and then he'd be like, oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I see you only got so much. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't bring it up again. Then the next fucking day, he brings it up again, and then he get every single fucking time he came to me about this, he would get increasingly aggressive about it. Okay, I do not have to put up with that. Okay? Nobody should ever have to put up with something like that. All right, if you're doing something for somebody, you're doing it for somebody. You're doing it out of the kindness of your heart. You're not doing it to get something back. But this motherfucker had hidden motives. Hey, what's up, James Money and Matthew Bird? What's going on? Yeah, obviously this guy had hidden agendas or whatever, and he wasn't doing it out of the kindness of his heart, because if he was, he wouldn't keep constantly coming at me the way he was coming at me, like some fucking overly belligerent, drunken ass fool, talking about I owe him something. Anyway, yeah, so that was going on. And, you know, like I said, I got tired of it, as any normal, ordinary person would. And I came to him and I told him, you know what? Don't share my videos out anymore. Because, you know, I don't know what kind of issue you have with me. But whatever it is, if you really have that kind of animosity or whatever the fuck is going on with you, don't do anything for me anymore, because I don't have to deal with you hassling me and harassing me all the fucking time. Anyone would have gotten tired of that. So when I told him that, he got upset and he unsubbed from me and he blocked me, and I did the same thing to him, and everything was cool for a whole year. But then this fool wanted to come back to my channel 2 months ago and sub to it, and I'm like, I'm looking in my shit in YouTube Studios on my computer. I'm like, why the fuck is this fool back on my channel again? Then he like shared out one of my videos. I'm like, okay, look, what the fuck? Cause listen, you know, there's a whole lot of things wrong with this, okay? Okay, you gotta do, you know, he was getting all pissed off at me because he was sharing my videos and I wasn't able to share his stuff. I had to come to him and set the record straight. He got mad, blocked me, unsubbed my channel. We went, you know, okay, if you're mad at somebody to the point to where you're doing all of that, does it make any sense to go back to this person, sub to their channel, and start sharing their videos again? What the hell kind of logic is that? There is no logic to that. Okay, somebody help me understand how the fuck that make any sense, because I can't think of any part of that makes sense. Anyway, so basically, yeah, I put all of this, I explained all of this in Discord, and the idiot wanted to not the one I'm just talking about with the subbing thing. The other one, the Mr. Know-It-All idiot, wanted to come in and start saying all this shit. And like I said, this Know-It-All, this Mr. Know-It-All guy, he wasn't even around. I didn't even know this motherfucker when all this was going on. I didn't know of this guy's existence. We hadn't met yet. So for this fool to interject and insert himself into a situation that had absolutely zilch to do with him was just fucking the most retarded thing he could ever do. You know, you're already asking questions in whatchamacallit's live stream. Oh, what's going on? I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, duh, you don't know what's going on because you wasn't around at the time when this happened. And the reasonable, smart person, if they don't know what's going on, they're gonna keep their fucking nose out of it, because if you don't know what's going on, you don't have a say in a situation. Okay? But I already know what it was about. Mr. Know-It-All inserted himself into the conversation out of spite because he was mad at me over some dumb shit that happened in a Super Mario RPG stream that I did days prior to the Streets of Rage 4 video I did. Me and a buddy in the chat, we was talking about, I think I was doing the Bowser battle or whatever, and Bowser did a move where he shot a spike out of the back of his shell. And one of my buddies in the chat, he said, hey, I never knew Bowser could do that or whatnot. And I said, oh, you're going to see a lot of OG characters from Mario do a lot of unnatural things in this game. And then Mr. Know-It-All wanted to go and say something about Booster or something. And like, I guess he didn't, I knew what he was, saying or whatever. I was kind of just playing with him. But, I had said, oh, but Booster's a new character in this game, and I guess he felt like I was correcting him, like I was really going out of my way to try to embarrass him in the chat or whatever, and he just got mad and just stormed out talking about, oh, I'm out, and just stormed out of the fucking chat or whatever. And I could feel that dude had some animosity towards me, because this guy, he got a lot of insecurities. And this isn't even originally coming from me as far as him and his insecurities. There's a really good friend of ours, I'm still not dropping any names, but he's even said this, because he's had episodes with this guy. I mean, they're still cool or whatever, but he gets on his nerves too, with his little petty hurt feelings over nothing and all this bullshit. Anyway, yeah, so and then on top of that, I was like, you know what, screw this, and I winded up leaving his Discord, so I guess that made it even worse. So you put those two things together, yeah, this motherfucker was irate with me over those two little ass mean nothing things. And I think he honestly just did all of that to try to make a scene. Because, yeah, it does sound like some shit GMC would do, but yeah, Hector, you actually know who I'm talking about, but it's not him. But nah, this is, like like I said, I'm just gonna nickname him Mr. Know-It-All. Y'all, you know who I'm always referring to in the Discord when I call him that, because he's always the smart guy. He's the genius. He's the high IQ guy, or he tries to be. But anyway, so yeah. He tries to, even after I explained all of that in Discord, which again, I originally wasn't even gonna lay all that out like that, but since dude wanted to keep pressing me and pushing me and questioning me like he's Mr. Super Cop and shit, I just went ahead and just because I figured if I tell everybody what happened, then I can get this monkey off my back. But nah, he wanted to persist because, again, he was a spiteful little pussy. So, he, gonna say, still acting like, I'm just acting this way. I'm just angry. I'm just an angry person. I got problems. He ain't gonna discuss anything else with me anymore. I just told him, all right. What I say? I said good riddance to you, and I actually blocked him right after I said that. And the way Discord, for anybody that don't mess with Discord like that, the way it works is when you, like, as far as the whole blocking thing goes, when you block somebody, it doesn't really work the same way it works on PSN. It's different on Discord, because if you got somebody that blocks another person, if that person you block didn't block you, they can still see everything you type. And when they type something, you won't see their shit. So yeah, it's a very one-sided. I feel like that they should fix that, but I mean, whatever. That's the deal with that. So even though I had him blocked, he could see every single fucking thing I put in the Discord after I blocked him. After I blocked him, I couldn't see none of his shit. Cause like I said, I don't play. Okay, if somebody crosses me, like really cross me up to the point to where I'm gonna like cut them completely off, I am not gonna keep dealing with that person any longer. I'm gonna nip that in the bud as soon as possible. I don't play no games, okay? I'm not gonna sit there and keep entertaining stupidity. Hey, what's up, Ed? So yeah, I blocked them, and I continued my conversation with another friend of mine in there about the other person that I originally had the problem with before Mr. Know-It-All stuck his nose into my shit. And then I even tried to calm myself down. I didn't try to. I did calm down for a while. And I actually started to reason with the other guy that I had the issue with the whole sharing the community tab situation with all that shit. I was trying to for real reach out, because obviously he had a problem with being blocked on my channel. If he didn't have an issue with that, if he didn't want some kind of closure or something with that, he wouldn't have posted. He wouldn't have first took the extra effort, used all that extra energy to screenshot my chat on Streets of Rage 4 with his phone, and then go the even extra further mile to put that shit in the fucking Discord server for everybody to see. And start questioning, why can't I comment on K2J X-Treme's channel? Okay, so I was explaining to him, I was trying to work the stuff out with him. But of course, he didn't say anything, he just sat there. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But he sure wasn't acknowledging the questions or anything. Okay, I really did try hard to squash this thing. Hey, what's up, Shamarlos? I tried very, very hard to squash whatever the problem was between me and the dude. Okay? I really did. I really, really did. I just wanted it to be over. I really didn't think that the stupid shit that happened a year prior was that big of a problem. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm dealing with a drunk alcoholic motherfucker. You can't figure those kind of people are really, really weird. Okay? And this is a really, really weird, strange, awkward guy. You know, and I really don't think he's wrapped too tight, and he might be a little stupid too, because he probably drunk so much goddamn alcohol over the years that he completely killed his brain cells off. Because that is what really does happen. You know, if you're an alcoholic and you're constantly obsessively drinking alcohol all the fucking time, something is gonna short circuit upstairs, and your brain is not going to work the same anymore. So I think that might have been what happened with him. But whatever happened, you know, I would keep saying something to him, checking back with him. He wouldn't say anything. I'd leave it alone for about 15 to 30 minutes, whatever. I'd come back, I'd question him again, see if he's gonna say something. He don't say anything. I wait again. Okay, I came back the third time, and you know what? This time I was tired, because none of this made sense to me. Okay, nothing pisses me off more than just straight up stupidity for no fucking reason. Okay, the whole goddamn thing was retarded and weird at the same time. And let me not leave this out. Okay, I had previously mentioned that 2 months ago, this guy subbed back to my channel again. And this guy is a very talkative person. Okay, he cannot go to a stream without yammering on the people in that chat. So I find it hard to believe that whole 2 months that he was subbed to my channel, that was his very first time trying to talk in my chat. I find that very hard to believe. I don't buy that for a second. He already knew that I had him blocked, but for whatever reason, he picked that specific day, 2 days ago, to decide you know what? Yeah, even though I've been streamed to this dude for 2 whole months and I haven't been able to talk not one time on his channel, I'm gonna pick today to go into Discord and I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and I'm gonna go to Discord and I'm gonna put this out, for everyone in Discord to see, and I'm gonna make everybody in Discord make this guy come off like the biggest asshole ever, because I help everybody out. I share everybody's videos in my community post, and I help channels grow. So everybody's gonna side with me when I put this here and I play the victim card and show that K2J X-Treme blocked me on his channel for nothing. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? See, if you're gonna wait all that long time after subbing to somebody's channel for 2 fucking months, obviously you had something premeditated. Okay, you had a plan all along, because even though you have not been able to interact one time on my channel the whole 2 fucking months you've been subbed to my channel, you want to pick a specific day that you want to go and you want to stir some problems in Discord by screenshotting you trying to talk in my chat and then put it in a fucking Discord. You think I'm stupid, man? I wasn't born yesterday. It's motherfuckers like that think they smarter than me just because they might have a couple years on me. Now, you fucking with the right one, pal. I ain't stupid. I don't know what the fuck kind of game you and Mr. Know-It-All was trying to play, but I had y'all stilo peeped out a long time ago. You ain't gonna outplay me. I know what the fuck kind of move you're gonna make before you even make it. Before you know you're gonna make it, I already know what the fuck you're gonna do. So anyway, I started to really increase the pressure on them, and I really started coming at them because like I said, I was already pissed the fuck off. I was getting more and more aggravated as time went on, man. I'm trying to talk to this idiot, and he's just not saying nothing. So the next thing this dude decides to do is leave the chat. Yeah, he ran away like a little bitch. I came to you. I didn't talk about you behind your back. I didn't backbite. I didn't do none of that. I didn't go to somebody else and private message them and tell them how I felt about you. No, I didn't do any of that. I came straight to you. I came directly to you, and I told you how I felt. I told you exactly how it was gonna be between you and me. I told you that the ball was in your court and that I was willing to squash it with you. But no, you wanted to act like a little sissified little punk. You wanted to not only did you not say anything the whole time I was talking to you, you had your punk ass little butt buddy, Mr. Know-It-All, come in and speak for you. You're not man enough to say anything to me. You're gonna get another man to speak on your behalf. How much of a fucking pussy do you gotta be to do that? Huh? You can't talk to me directly you got to get your boy to do it for you, because you're so much of a ballless, gutless bitch, you can't even do it yourself. Okay. Yeah. As if that wasn't bad enough, you decide to leave the fucking chat. I'm not talking about Tony, Ed. This has nothing to do with Tony. Not only as if that wasn't bad enough, you left the chat, you ran away like a punk. And then as if that wasn't bad enough, you do something else. You go the even further extra mile with it. You decide to go to the head motherfucker in charge of the Discord, DM him, and start talking about me to him. What kind of a sissy are you, dude? That's 3 things in one. That's 3 big cowardice fucking things you did in a span of 3 minutes, dude. You got nothing to say in your defense. You leave the chat when I start really cranking up the volume on you, and then you run and you talk about me to the head honcho of the Discord. I mean, bro, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, you had a whole lot of energy when I was doing my Streets of Rage 4 stream, and you took the picture and you put it up on the fucking Discord. You had a lot to say then. You was flapping your gums then. But when I came to you directly, when I came to you and actually confronted you about the situation, you ain't say nothing. That says a whole lot about you and how much of a pussy pump bitch nigga you really is. Okay? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Moving on. Yeah, all the business I put out about you being on alcohol, you being drunk, you acting a certain way around certain people, but then when there's a bunch of people around to witness you, then you want to play like you want to switch it up. You want to act like Mr. Nice Guy suddenly. Yeah, this is the big difference between you and me. I'm not gonna put on a front. I don't care who's watching. I don't care who's witnessing. I don't care who's around me. I'm a act the same way that I would if there was one person in the room, as opposed to there being like 100 and something people in the fucking room. Nothing's gonna change. I'm gonna be the same way. I don't have anything to hide. I'm not ashamed of anything about myself. I am working to improve some things. Everyone in life, they always feel like they have room for improvement, but I'm not ashamed of what I am. And I'm not going to try to hide nothing. And I damn sure didn't try to hide anything in that Discord 2 days ago. There's like, close to 70, if not over 70 something people that's in that Discord room when I did all of that. And I was very aware of where I was at. I was very aware of everyone that could see it. But see, I'm a real motherfucker. Something that you're not, Mr. Drunkard. You like to put on a front. You like to put on a dumbass facade in front of people. I'm not gonna do that. Cause to me, this is how I feel about that. It just takes way too much effort, too much energy, too much time is being spent wasted trying to pretend to be something. Okay? If you just be yourself, you don't have to work that hard, because it's not any work at all. You're just being you. You don't have to try to rehearse anything. You don't have to try to go the extra mile to hide something or try to act like you're something you're not. It's too much work. I'm not gonna play pretend with anyone. What you see is what the fuck you get. Okay? There's going to be people that's going to like me, and there's going to be people that's going to not like me very much. And I'm okay with that. I'm not going to change myself for anyone. And there are reasons behind my madness. If someone on the outside looking in see me acting a certain way and they don't understand it and they think it's crazy and they think that it's absurd and this, that, and the third, they just don't know the whole story. But I guarantee you, if it's somebody that knows me very, very well, and they see the same thing that the person that just meet me or don't know me for shit, they seeing the same thing. The person that know me, they're gonna understand why that's happening like that, because they know me, they know how I am, they know what kind of shit I like and don't like, and what kind of people I can't stand dealing with. So they're gonna understand it. They're gonna have a better understanding of it. And they're the only people that I care about, is the ones that I actually fuck with. I don't really give a shit about somebody that don't know me very well, what they have to say or think, because I don't know them. Okay, I don't fucking know who they are, so I don't give a fuck. Why should you care about what strangers think of you? They might be even stranger than you. You don't know because you don't know them. But I kept it real in there. I kept it real. Those were genuine, legit feelings that I expressed in Discord 2 days ago. Genuine concerns. I had a lot to say. I had a lot to get off my chest. And like I said, for a very long time, I really did try to keep a lid on that, because it's very hard for me to. Hey, what's up, Henny? It's very hard for me to. I struggle every day to try to. I got a lot of demons, man. I think we all do. I'm not even gonna try to. Hey, what's going on, Chris? I'm not even trying to make this about me. I'm nobody special, and I'm not gonna go out and make myself out to be that way. We all have our demons that we all try to keep sealed away. Some of us struggle with those more than others do. I struggle with a lot of demons. I try very, very hard to stay calm and just try not to get upset at stuff, because I'm the type of person, it does take a long time for me to get upset and like go the fuck off. It takes a very long time. I have to really get pushed for a very long time for me to get to that point. But once I get there, it's very, very hard for me to stop, because I don't have an off switch after that. And I will go off script, like way off left field. I will say something or do whatever. I get very, very evil. and very sinister. I say a lot of things. There's a lot of, really fucked up things about me when I get upset. Okay, and I really try to keep a tight lid on that, because that's not the way I want to roll. But like I said, 2 days ago, that was a prime example of me going out of character. Okay, there's a lot of people that was in that Discord that been around me for a minute that never saw me snap like that before. But again, dude was really pushing my buttons. He kept pushing me, and I really did try my hardest to stay calm, but he wouldn't stop. So I just I let loose on him. And again, I don't feel sorry for any of the stuff I said to any of the people that I said it to. They asked for it, and that's what they got. There's a lot of people coming up in here. So yeah, all of that happened. Later on, a third individual came into play that was also a former friend. I mean, I was former friends with all three of these guys. So this third guy, he I guess he was streaming something. He does a lot of mic streams. He was streaming something at the time when all of this was going on in the Discord, because he's in there too. And I happened to take a peek at his channel, and the video, I was like, oh, he made a recent video. Let me look at it. I hear him talking junk about me. And, Mr. Know-It-All is in the chat, in the comment chat, talking to the dude streaming on his mic, talking about, oh, I'm making him look like a bad guy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Now, first of all, I didn't make you look like a bad guy. You made yourself look like a bad guy because you put your nose in someone else's business. See, the thing I don't get is you close to my age range. You're like I think I probably got you like I might be 3 years older than you. If you're like that old, I mean, even if you're in your 20s, I mean, you should know not to get involved in another motherfucker's business. You just don't do it, man. If you see two guys getting into it, or two women, or a guy and a woman, or whatever the fuck the situation is, I mean, unless it's something really bad, like a killer trying to do something to a innocent person, or rob someone, or something like that. I mean, if you got the means or whatever, whatever, I don't see anything wrong with that. But you see two guys having a disagreement, you don't know what the discussion, what the situation is. The wise thing to do is to stay the fuck out of the situation. Don't insert yourself into these people's business, because guess what? If you do that, you're gonna piss somebody off that's involved in the situation that you're sticking yourself into, and all that negative energy is gonna come your way because you put yourself out there. Mind your business. Mind your business. If there's something that has nothing to do with you, mind your motherfucking business. Do not jump in. Do not jump in. And I know that any logical person watching this, or will watch this in the future, agrees with everything I'm saying. I mean, it's human, it's common knowledge, man. People get killed getting in people's business. You don't do that shit, man. Just stay out of it. You made the mistake of jumping into my business. You got served up like a hot plate. That's your fault. Don't try to twist it around on me like I was the one. Nah, nigga, you was the one. You was the one. Anyway, let me get back on topic. The third dude, what was I saying? Yeah, so he started talking junk about me. When I saw that shit, I got upset. So I went in the Discord and I told him about himself. I was like, hey, I'd heard what you said about, me and this, that, and the third. You siding with this dude. You're already siding with a fool who's already a nosy motherfucker who already wanted to insert himself into my shit. Okay? That person was already dead wrong, but now you're even more dead wrong because now you're defending the person that was already dead wrong to begin with. So, yeah, he caught it too. He wanted to come back at me with a smart ass answer. And this is somebody, I don't know, I guess he's a little mentally challenged. I don't know. This is somebody, and you know what? I sincerely am not trying to sound like a really mean person or no bully or nothing like that when I say what I'm about to say next. I really didn't want to have anything to do with this guy. Okay? I felt more sorry for this dude than anything, but this is definitely not the type of person that I can see myself like just hanging out in the street with. This is somebody I didn't even want to play games with, because in all honesty, man, and I'm just gonna put it out there. This dude sucks at video games. This dude sucks at fighting games. This is one of the worst fighting game players I've ever seen in my entire life. I've seen little kids that if he played against like a 6 or a 7-year-old, they'd kill him. Like, this dude is bad, and he's in his 30s, and he just, he kept coming up to me asking me, he wanted me to play him in Street Fighter 5, and he wanted to play me in Soul Calibur 6, and he wanted to play me in Tekken 7. Listen, I don't want to play this dude in anything. This dude can't even do a special move. Okay? He can't do a special move in Street Fighter. It doesn't even matter what Street Fighter game it is. It don't matter how old or new the game is. This man can't even do a Hadouken with Ryu or Ken. I mean, why the fuck would I want to play against somebody like that? This dude won't do nothing but get destroyed and have his little confidence hurt and just shattered, This man would never want to play another fighting game again. Like, this dude has no game. None. I don't know why he keeps even playing fighting games. Dude says he been playing fighting games since he was like 6, and you 30-something and you still can't do a fucking basic super move with a character, like the easiest character. You can't do the easiest fucking move in a fighting game, in Street Fighter Alpha 2, and you talking about you want to play other people. You talking about you want to play me? Like, okay, now I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm the best, like I'm some top pro or nothing like that, because I'm not that. But I'm good enough to where I like just completely humiliate this guy and make him never want to pick up another fighting game for the rest of his life. Okay? I'm not the type of person. I'm not going to fight somebody. I'm not going to play against somebody that don't know how to play the game. I only play against people that know how to play. I like to play against people that's around my skill level or better than me, or maybe even a little bit, lower than me or whatever. As long as you know how to play, as long as you know combos, as long as you really making me like have to like work for that shit, and you kicking my ass and everything, like I'ma play you. This dude can't do any of that. I'm not gonna play him. What would I look like playing somebody like that? He's the kind of person, if I played against him in a fighting game, I would have to nerf myself. Meaning I would have to downplay myself. I would have to not do any specials, not do nothing. All I would have to do is just punch and kick, and I like doing extra shit. I'm not gonna hold back anymore when I fight people. So I'm not gonna play against somebody who don't know how to play. That's just how I am. I'm not even being mean with that. I think that's an honorable quality to have, because anybody in the FGC community knows that you can't just go up the majority of people and just ask them to play them if you don't know what you're doing. Cause like they're not gonna be as nice and merciful as me, okay? They're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'll play you, I'll whoop your ass. You don't know how to play the game, but you know, I'm just gonna beat on you mercilessly. I'm gonna initiate you. I'm not holding nothing back. I'm just gonna fucking completely destroy you. I'm gonna get perfects on you. I'm just gonna free you up. That's how the FGC community is. It's a dog eat dog world in the FGC community, man. They don't care. You come up to them, you don't know how to play a game, and they know you don't know how to play, and you come up to them and you ask them that, they ain't gonna have no problem fucking you up and sending you home crying. So, people want to look at me like I'm a jerk and I'm this, that, and the third. The fact that I did not go and like just completely wreck this guy, knowing he don't know how to play the game, I think that I deserve props for that, because there's a whole lot of motherfuckers that would have loved to be in my situation, and they would have loved to make mincemeat out of him. They wouldn't have thought twice about it. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Yeah. So yeah, I said I know that I told him I was aware of what he said and whatnot. I told him that's fine. I'm gonna stop messing with you too. Ain't like I really deal with you to begin with, because again, I don't like hanging out with him. I dealt with him, but he wasn't somebody I would be fucking hanging out in a party chat or playing with, or if I met him in real life, like I would not be chilling down the street with this dude or trying to smoke with him or drink, or I don't think he does any of that anyway. So yeah, he wanted to come at me with some fierce shit, calling me a pathetic loser, telling me to shut the fuck up and stuff like that, just getting an attitude with me. So yeah, I went and I verbally destroyed this man. Verbally and I personally attacked him is what I did. Because another thing that I didn't appreciate, now even though I did say that I didn't like dealing with him like talking about, this dude does have a problem with people fucking with him and bullying him and taking advantage of him and stuff like that. I never cared very much to see things like that. So I cared enough to where I would try to pull this dude to the side and tell him, yo, you need to kind of watch who you call your friends, because a lot of people he keep around him, they ain't good people. They use them, they clown him all the time, every chance they get without this man's knowledge. Like they use him for clout on their channels. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about this dude. They just use him up like a paper towel, getting spilled Kool-Aid off the kitchen floor, man. He ain't nothing more than a tool to them, and he's just so gullible and just he's not aware of his surroundings. He doesn't have any kind of insight on anything that happens around him or the people around him. So yeah, he feeds trolls on his channel. This is the kind of stupidity and madness that goes on this dude's channel. Has trolls hounding him almost every time he streams. He'll call himself banning them one day, then the next day he'll unban these same trolls that messed with him a day prior to that, and on top of that he'll make them turn them into moderators on his channel. So this guy takes trolls that he formerly banned from his channel, unbans them, turns them into moderators on his channel. You know, there's nothing. You know what? I have no words for that. But that's the kind of shit that goes on this channel. And I'm not the only person that sees it. That's in the Discord. However, I'm the one person that's actually speaking on it. And I'm gonna stop talking about that particular subject, because just thinking about that makes my fucking head hurt, because I don't understand the logic. Anyway, yeah. So I felt like it was a slap to my face, because you know, I took time out to try to defend this dude and to try to have his back with certain situations when most other people was just sitting back watching and letting it go on and laughing at them and shit like that, and making clown videos on them on their channels. And so, you know, for him to come at me like that and to say what he said about me on his channel, that was fucked up. You know, I already didn't want to deal with him. I didn't come to him. As far as me and him becoming friends, I didn't come to him. He came to me. We got a mutual friend that I'm still homeboys with, who was also in the Discord, and I don't know if he's seen it or not. We was playing Streets of Rage 4. Either it was Streets of Rage 4 or it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I don't remember which one it was. Me and homie was playing that. In fact, I was streaming that. I was actually streaming that. So me and him was playing that, and then, you know, the homie I was playing with, he's mutual friends with the dude I'm talking about. And you know, everybody knows, like on PSN, if you got mutual friends, like if a friend of yours jump into your party, anybody they're friends with can jump into your party because it's linked to them. So dude jumped into my party talking to me, talking about, and I don't know, some of y'all probably remember that video, because that's like I said, it's on my channel. I was streaming when that moment happened. He came on there talking about, oh hey K2J, I'm so happy to see you. I always wanted to meet you, this, that, and the third, because he was already subbed to my channel, but we wasn't friends on PSN or nothing. So he asking me, you know, he's sending me a friend request, you know, he basically begging me to be his friend. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, again, this isn't really somebody I was like, but I was being nice. I was being nice. That's what that was. I wasn't being friends with him because I wanted to or because I liked him. I was being friends with him because I was trying to be a nice guy, and because, again, I felt sorry for him. So those are the only two reasons why I became friends with him. I would not hang out with him like I hang out with the rest of the people on my friend list. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, naturally I'm a feel some kind of way about that. And yeah, that's when I went and I said all the stuff that I said. I'm not gonna repeat what I said, but everybody involved, everybody that was in the Discord when it all went down, y'all know what it was. Y'all saw it. Y'all witnessed it. Y'all know. Yeah. I personally attacked him. I went in on him, man. I really tried to make this dude cry, because he's very you know, he's susceptible to stuff like that. He gets his feelings hurt very, very easily, and I knew that about him. So I was saying some of the most fucked up, some of the most cold-blooded, villainous shit that I could think of in my fucked up, twisted mind at that moment. At that moment, my mind was jacked, okay? I wasn't myself anymore. That shit been done sailed when I had my shit out with the drunkard and the Mr. Know-It-All. So he basically caught the leftovers because he was another one that wanted to get into my business. He wanted to get involved in a situation that had nothing to do with him. I didn't have a problem with him. I wasn't saying nothing towards him. I wasn't attacking him, nothing, because he had nothing to do with the two people that I was having it out with. But he wanted to get involved. He wanted to insert himself into that, and he caught way more than what he bargained to get. And again, I do not feel sorry for what I meant every single thing that I said to him. I meant everything. I don't take anything back. I don't have any regrets. I meant everything that I said to him. Everything. I meant everything that I said to all three of them. I don't have anything to hide. I'm not going to put on I'm not going to put on a front. I'm not going to put on a facade. I'm not going to pretend like I'm this super nice person all the time. If somebody pisses me off, if somebody decides they want to take it there with me and they want to bring that side of me out, they better be ready for that. They weren't ready for that. They wanted to poke at the bear and they wasn't ready to get eaten. They wasn't ready to get their fucking heads chewed the fuck off. What you think gonna happen? You going into a cave in the middle of winter, you got these bears hibernating, you're gonna take a stick and poke at them and then you're gonna start kicking them in the ass and all this shit. You think you're gonna come out of there alive after you done fucked with this beast in this fucking cave? This motherfucker's sleeping, minding his business, waiting for the warm seasons to come back around, and you're gonna decide you wanna come in to this motherfucker's domain and start fucking with them. Well, that's what happened in Discord 2 days ago. That's exactly what the fuck happened. So I don't want anybody to have any, I'm doing this because I don't want anybody to have any kind of misinterpretation, no kind of misunderstanding or anything. Okay? I enjoyed putting those three dudes on blast 2 days ago in Discord. That was the most fun that I've had in a very long time, and I was able to drop a whole lot of weight off of me when I did all of that. If that makes me a bad person, hey, then so be it, man. Because you get to a point, you get tired of being nice to people, man. How much can you fucking take? You're gonna have people that want to keep pushing your fucking buttons all the time. Hey, you get what you get what you asked for, man. You get what you asked for. You get what the fuck you asked for, man. Yeah, I know the third guy involved was mentally challenged, but you know what? When he decided to come at me the way he did, the kid gloves came off. I don't discriminate, okay? I do not discriminate. I will come at a mentally disabled person just as quick as I'll come at a normal motherfucker. I don't give a shit. If you're gonna talk junk to me, I'm gonna come back with it, and I'm gonna hey, look. You see my YouTube name. My YouTube name is K2J X-Treme. Okay? With a name like that, you probably already should figure something might not be right with that person just looking at the name alone. There's a lot of relevance behind that name I gave myself on here. And I did take it to the real bitter extreme 2 days ago. But again, the thing that I am sorry for, I do apologize to the head honcho of the Discord. I even told him in the DMs, man, I didn't mean to disrespect you. I didn't want to bring any problems into your shit. You was cool enough to allow me to be in there. I just, I'm a lot of y'all that know me for some years. I mean, I even got some real life friends on this thing. One in particular that I grew up with and knew me since I was like 15 years old. But people that knew me for a very long time or known me long enough, at least longer than 2 years, know what kind of person I am. They know that I don't go out of my way to be no dickhead. I'm basically a pretty chill dude. I like, chilling with cool cats. I hang out. I get along with people very well. I got charisma. People think I'm funny. I like to make people laugh. Shit like that. But there's another side to me too. If somebody want to get on that side of me, then shit like what just happened 2 days ago in Discord will happen. But again, that's the side of me I tend to like to keep under wraps. I don't really like letting, I enjoy that. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. When I get into that mode like that, I embrace it. I become that thing. I really do enjoy the times when I get evil. It sounds fucked up. It sounds twisted. I know it does. But, when somebody push your buttons to that point to where you come out of character like that, you can't help but get into it. And yeah, I did enjoy myself. I felt good about everything that I said in Discord 2 days ago. Everything. I don't have any regret. I got 0 regrets. 0. There's not a single shed of regret or any kind of apologetic, nothing. I like what I did in there. I tried not to take it there, but hey, it happened. And I, hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna ask you guys this. Do y'all know how you always have people, you hear it a lot, you always have people that they always claim that they want people to be real with them and to tell them what's on their mind and be honest with them and shit like this, right? You got so many people in the world that they claim that they want people to be real and honest with them. Well, a lot of the people that say that, I'm not saying everybody, because there's people out there that's serious about that. But majority of people that say that make that claim, they don't really mean that shit. Because when they do get somebody that's very outspoken and blunt and direct with them and tells them just every single fucking honest thing that they feel and just let it all out there, guess what? They get their feelings hurt. They start looking at that person like they're a villain. They start talking about, oh, this person's bullying me, and this person's doing this person's mean, this person's this person's that. Listen, this person is doing exactly what you asked them to do. You wanted a real, honest, no nonsense motherfucker, and when you finally get that, then you want to make that person look like they're this nasty, evil person. I mean, make up your mind, man. Either you want a real legit motherfucker to deal with you, or you want a fake, phony, sugarcoating motherfucker that's just gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. You don't want most people that say that shit. They really do not mean that. Okay, they want somebody to tell them a bunch of bullshit and to stroke their ego and this, that, and the third. They don't want no honest person to tell them what's on their mind. As soon as you get somebody like that, they the worst person in the world. They need to be canceled. Then you got all these SJW and cancel culture people coming after them and all this. So I mean, come on, man. See, The reason why so many people think that I'm an asshole is because I'm blunt and honest, and I speak my mind. Okay, I can't help it. I'm not. Look, whenever I die, I don't want to go to my grave with people talking about me in past tense, saying that I was phony and saying that I was a backstabber and this, that, and the third. I wasn't honest with anybody. I don't want nobody saying any of that about me. You know, people got a lot of things to say about me, and I'm okay with all of it. But the one thing that nobody's ever going to be able to say about me is that I'm a phony and that I'm a fucking liar. Because I do everything in my power not to be those things. Hey, what's up? What's up, Retro Rich? And you know, again, if that makes me come off like a villain, hey, you know what? There's nothing I can do about that, man. You know, there's people that like that about me, and then there's people that don't like that about me. The ones that like that about me, they'll stick around. The ones that don't, they gonna go away somewhere, and I ain't never gonna fucking see them again, and I'm not gonna lose any sleep over that. So, there you go. I guess that's it. You know, I will say that, you know, when I was younger, like when I was like a real little kid, I was the complete opposite of what I became later on. I actually used to be one of those kids that used to get picked on, that was, you know, scared to fight, scared to defend myself. And, you know, other people had to defend me when I was, you know, real young. But then, you know, later on, you know, I got my shit together, and I became this. So, and then, you know, there's times when I found myself defending somebody else that had a hard time defending themselves against somebody that was fucking with them. You know, I guess you could call it paying it forward. You know, there was people that was there to defend me when I was younger, and now that, you know, when I was an adolescent and you know, now a grown ass adult, you know, I find myself taking people under my wings sometimes. But you know, I'm the type of person, if I like you, if I respect you, if I fuck with you, I'm a deal with you. If I don't like you, if I don't respect you, or if I don't really know you that well, but I seen you around and I seen that you kind of like might not be someone I can like coexist with, I ain't gonna speak to you. Okay, that's how I am. Some of y'all, I know y'all have witnessed me. Sometimes y'all still witness this. I'll be in other people's live streams, and there'll be certain individuals that'll sometimes talk to me, and I won't say anything back to them because I've either had a personal issue with them in the past, and I don't care for them very much. And again, this goes back to me not putting on a front or a facade, because you do have people on YouTube that do that. Some of these people that be calling themselves trying to be friendly towards me and mutual friends' YouTube channel chat comments, be trying to put on a facade in front of a bunch of other people that may or may not be in the stream, trying to be all friendly towards me and stuff. But see, me knowing what's up because I got a personal thing with this guy or a girl or whatever, I'm not gonna put on a facade and pretend and be like, hey, hello, how you doing? I'm not gonna do that. You're not gonna get nothing but dead silence, because I already know what you about, and you already know what the deal is. You know, don't come at me with that bullshit. You see me in the chat, you gonna try to talk to me. Hey, K2J, I don't have anything to say to you. I might have had problems with you in the past, or you might have been somebody that pretended to sub to me in the past and then immediately unsub from me after I subbed to you, and you're gonna try to fake like we buddies. I don't do that. I don't do any of that. So if anybody see me not talking to somebody in another person's live stream, one of two things: either I really didn't see the comment that was said, or I've had some kind of history with that person, and not a good one. And they trying to put on a front, and I'm not entertaining it. And I'm pretty sure there's people that seen that, that don't know me from a right glove and a left shoe, probably thought that I was just being a dick or being an asshole by not answering the person. But that would be because that person don't know anything. That they may know the person, they might be friends with the person that's putting on a facade with me in the chat, but they don't know me at all. So, and naturally they're gonna side with the person that they know, that they're friends with. So in their mind, I'm being a dick because their friend is talking to me, greeting me in the chat, and I'm not saying anything to them. And that's also where it comes into me not giving a flying fuck about what someone I don't know perceive me. Because again, I don't know this motherfucker. So I don't care what they think of me. They might got some fucked up ass skeletons in their closet while they trying to judge somebody else, because that's how society works. You got a majority of people out here that do some fucked up shit on the down low, but then they want to judge other people for their flaws to try to make them feel better about the fucked up shit they got going on with their own self. So, with me keeping all of that in mind, I just don't care. So that's how that is, man. But you know what? I'm pretty much done. I think I done said everything that I needed to say. The situation, I felt like it got so out of hand, so out of whack. I really did need to come on mic and do this, because the people that I'm cool with, I don't want them thinking, like I said, hey, I felt like I owed y'all an explanation for those that don't know the whole the whole story behind it. But since I done came on mic and I done did an entire stream on this, explaining everything in the most detailed, like ridiculously detailed way I possibly could. For those who don't know what was going on, now it makes a lot more sense to them, and it doesn't just look like I just went off and just went crazy in the chat and just did all that for nothing. Nah, that there was a reason behind that madness. There was a lot of things that came into play that caused all of that to go down like that. Some of it was lingering, like I said, since like last year. I know that Mr. Know-It-All wanted to try to make it sound like I was trying to dwell on stuff that happened a year ago, but no, that's not how it was. And that's another example of like somebody should just stay the fuck out of another person's business if they don't know the story. I was cool after dude left my channel and blocked me and everything, and I left his channel and blocked him and everything. I was cool with all of that. The problem, and again, I said he was subbed to me for 2 months. 2 months. I didn't have any problem with him, okay? None. I even shared some of his shit out when I saw that he shared some of mine out. But like I said, that little stunt he pulled in the Discord 2 days ago, taking a picture of the Streets of Rage 4 chat stream that I did, trying to comment on the thing and couldn't comment, and taking a screenshot with his phone, putting the image in Discord for everybody in there to see it, trying to play victim, like I'm just blocking them, like I'm just you know, C blocking them like that, like that. You know, that's where he crossed the line with me. That's where me and him started having issues. That's what started that one little action, because I know what he was doing. To anybody else that didn't know what was going on, and there's a lot of people, if not everybody in there, didn't realize what was going on with me and him, because I'm not the type of person to talk about this type of stuff. If I have an issue with somebody, I'm gonna keep that. I'm not gonna go and broadcast it to people, because it doesn't have anything to do with them. They don't need to know about what happened. So I didn't tell anybody about that. Not until Mr. Know-It-All came in there and forced my hand in Discord, making all these assumptions and shit like that, and making me have to go into detail and put all that shit in Discord like that, and tell everybody what happened between me and him. That's what caused that. He caused that. If he had kept his fucking mouth shut and he didn't stick his nose where it didn't belong, none of that would have happened. I guarantee you that. So I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. Thank y'all for coming into the stream and actually hearing me out and understanding my side of things. I really do appreciate that. You know, y'all didn't even have to listen to this long ass rant I went on. But anyway, hopefully this will be the very last type of stream like this that I do, because y'all know me. Y'all that been with my channel for a minute, y'all know I don't do these type of fucking streams. Something really had to have gone wrong for me to be on this shit like this and talking about this for over an hour. I usually do the whole gaming stream thing, or every now and then, you know, I'll do the whole thing where I like collaborate with some of y'all and we be like acting fools on the mic and joking and shit, and making everybody else in the chat or watching laugh at it and just clowning. But you know, this right here, I hope that this is the very last kind of these kind of videos that I make, because bro, I'm not used to these kind of videos. This you know, this ain't my territory. I tend to stay. This feels like a drama video. I hate drama videos. So if I can help it, man, this is the one and only video of this that I'll make. Maybe I'll come on here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll do something later. Depends on how I feel. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. And hey, thanks for hanging. For those of y'all that, you know, continue to stick with me after this video, you know, I appreciate y'all, and y'all the real ones, man. Anyway, this K2J X-Treme. Peace out.